Greetings to my fellow friends and neighbors here at Sun City Palm Desert. My name is Pete Boesen. I'm not only a resident here at Sun City, but I'm also a Keller Williams real estate agent working with Team Michael Keller Williams here in the Coachella Valley. One of my reasons for contacting you today is that a number of my neighbors, as I talk to them by phone or meet them in my morning walk, is that, Pete, what's going on in the market? And if you want that information, I'd be more than happy to continue to present that information to you with regular videos such as this. If that's okay, I'll ask you at the end of this to go ahead and either unsubscribe or call me and tell me, hey, Pete, hang it up. But first of all, let me start by saying that in those morning walks that my wife and I and our little dog, Rambo, we do note that there is still a number of our neighbors walking around without the face mask. I plead with you during this time of this pandemic where it's so serious and we are so vulnerable because of our age bracket to please go by the CDC recommendations by wearing a mask, avoid large crowds, maintain your social distancing, and by all means, just pay attention to your surroundings. Now, that being said, and to answer some of those questions that my neighbors have been asking, they say, hey, Pete, what's going on in the market? Well, here's what's going on in the market. Despite the pandemic, this COVID-19 has not had virtually no effect on the sales volume and the activity in the real estate market. For example, the average price of a single family home is now up 12.8% from the same period a year ago. As far as the valley, Coachella Valley, the sales volume, listen to this, up 71% versus the same time a year ago. We have a record low inventory, the lowest inventory that we've had in our history of the multiple listing service. Now, if you should be deciding to relocate, to move, whether it's because of a family emergency or going back to take care of one of our loved ones or just going back to get closer to our kids, the good news at this point in time is that there's a 36.6% increase in sales activity in adult golf communities. So you know where that puts us. We've always been, because of the value perceived in Sun City Palm Desert, a go-to subdivision for people wanting our lifestyle, which is golf, relaxation, and a lot of interaction with a lot of good friends and the ability to make good neighbors. Now, another thing that's taken place, another dynamic, is that 31.8% of our working population has now, in the Coachella Valley, is now working from home. So what that is doing, it's drawing people from large cities such as San Francisco, Los Angeles, Seattle, Portland, even San Diego, Orange County, that want to get the heck out of the so-called hubbub and the rat race and the population and get here where they can be in a much more subdued, relaxing, and a lower priced home activity. So, if you're interested in receiving some of this information periodically, I'm not going to bug you, maybe once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks. I put one of these videos together and bring you up to speed as to what's happening. Maybe some of you are invested in properties and maybe want to know what's going on nationwide. If you're not interested, by all means, please call me. Call me at 760-567-4307 or email me and say, Pete, hey, I don't want any more emails. My email is pboesen, BOESEN, @msn.com. And I repeat, I'm here to provide a service, not to irritate you. Okay? Stay healthy. Keep your distance. Face mask. And by all means, just take care of yourself. Bye for now.